What phase are you in for spiritual awakening and holding the light? Holding the light is a term used to literally mean holding the light within your being, and is a spiritual awakening process that is seeing and feeling your body filled with light that is healing, clearing, peaceful, beautiful, white, dynamic, uplifting, and restorative. It is a process that establishes more and more light with practice that diminishes negative influences the more it is done. Holding the light is an activation of energy that permeates all the cells and between the cells, creating a matrix of light. Listen. The following, I will describe each phase, and at the end, I'll share the meaning of the pink color and what it represents in holding the light. And there's a link to the actual practice of holding the light in the description and at the end of this video. So phase one of holding the light begins with you and your physical being. The light emanates through every part of your physical body into your thoughts, emotions, and your spirit. Practicing holding the light doesn't mean you'll have every area down all the time. That's why it's a practice. Holding the light in your thoughts means to let go of divisiveness, critical thoughts of self and others, holding compassion for yourself and all creatures, including animals, insects, and creatures of the air and water, the seen and the unseen. An example is holding the light if you experience road rage for yourself and the person who has caused the road rage. So this is a daily practice. Holding the light is not greed, vanity, fear, manipulation, possession, shame, blame, or guilt, control, repression, or oppression, divisiveness, or criticism. Holding the light is worthiness and permission to up-level your energy within your physical form that transforms into thoughts, emotions, and spirit and creates receptivity, accessing activation of higher level invigoration, healing, and growth. Holding the light creates spaciousness. Phase two is of holding the light is where you dwell, whether that is a house, apartment building, room, tent, or camper. Engage practices that clear and sustain light for your living space that keeps the energy pristine. And also, if there's a shift of energy, there's a clearing and renewal. This practice, like holding the light for ourselves within, has another layer to it. It means you are aware of the light contained in your dwelling and continue to clear and keep the space a bright emanation for yourself, whoever lives with you or visits, and all creatures who interact within the space, whether some kind of animal companion or wild creatures. The second component of phase two of holding the light of our dwelling is to emanate the light outward from our living space. It's like a beacon of light or lighthouse of energy, energizing your neighborhood. This is not done out of ego or to influence political views, differences with neighbors, or other disruptions. It is holding the light as a continuous emanation, as an act of participation, and contributing to building the light across the globe. Phase three, holding the light evolves into how we interact with all others, wherever they may be, and what can be done for others in acts of generosity and service. There is much work to be done. There are plenty of places to volunteer or to work where holding the light is a mission of the company or organization. Holding the light includes interactions with all other beings on the phone and in person and over the internet. Even when a person is rude, you still hold the light. To hold the light in your community and web of life. Phase four of holding the light is expanding beyond phase one of holding the light. We can hold the light for ourselves and others and yet still have ego places that need attention. An example is a person who has a successful business and has done personal work, but still holds a great deal of control and believes that is necessary for their success. So that means working on your blind sides. Another significant aspect of holding the light of number 4 is allowing ourselves to send light through our family to heal traumas, difficulties, and unresolved issues. Holding the light is for familial, generational, and ancestral healing, discovering how you can change the paradigm from the old patterns that were passed down to you to heal yourself as well as those who carried those challenges, whether they are alive or off planet. This is healing historical and generational trauma. In healing these issues, we also bring more light because we send the light through the systems and people as we do the work. So it goes through the web of every person we interact with. With each step, there is a greater expansion. Phase 5 of holding the light is reaching into your community, state, country, or world community and emanating light into the places that need it. Action plans, discovering a problem you can fix, participating in solutions, and sending the light to multiply through participation in different ways. All the steps of holding the light send ripples through all our relations. And now I am going to do the phase in between all phases and above the last phase. During all phases and after all phases, to raise the energy and hold the light, sing and listen to sacred, alchemical, ancient sound and music. Listen to these compositions that speak to your soul for transformation. Discover ancient, sacred, alchemical songs and mystical musical practices that transport and inspire the listener into holding more light. Holding the light is passion, peace, joy, gratitude, compassion, uplifting, love, growth, inspiring, beauty inside and out, understanding, potent, dynamic, healing, strong, wisdom, elevating, loving, beautiful, golden, white light, ongoing and inspiring. To get the Holding the Light practice, you can go to the video Holding the Light, a Spiritual Awakening Transformational Tool, which is in the description. And there are more levels of Holding the Light coming in the future. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for listening.